Hey guys, this is an unboxing of the EVGA SuperNOVA 1000 GT. It has a rating of 80 plus gold, which at 20% load will give you 87% efficiency, 50% load 90%, and at maximum load 87% efficiency. According to sources, power supplies will be most efficient when within 60 to 80% load. The PSU is fully modular, which allows all cables to be removed to reduce clutter and improve airflow. It has an eco mode that turns the fan off at low temperatures, which would lower the noise in certain situations. The PSU uses a long life 135mm fan with a fluid dynamic bearing to help with longevity and noise reduction. The EVGA SuperNOVA 1000 GT also features a full protection suite. Overvoltage protection shuts down the supply or clamps the output when the voltage exceeds a preset level. Overcurrent protection prevents a power supply from delivering more current than its circuits and cables can handle. Overpower protection prevents the power supply from using more current than the PSU's rating permits. Short circuit protection shuts down the PSU in the presence of any condition that indicates a potential short circuit, such as abnormal resistances. Undervoltage protection shuts the PSU off if the voltage the PSU is providing to the PC drops below accepted values. Over temperature protection on the primary and secondary PCB shuts down the PSU if the temperature exceeds a specified threshold to prevent damage to the PSU. Lastly, it has 100% Japanese capacitors and a big long life 10-year warranty. The front has the name of the power supply, the EVGA logo, a picture of the power supply, and the kind at the bottom. The right side has the part number, serial number, and UPC. The back has some marketing info and the specs on the bottom right. There's also some features in 5 different languages. The left side just has the name of the PSU, and the same goes for the top. The bottom is blank. The box is sealed with tamper tape, so just slice it open. Unfortunately, I was challenged for the task. Opening the box, we have a guidebook with a list of contents as well as showing what the cables should be connected to. This is also in different languages. Here we have a power cable that of course is used to provide power to the PSU. This is a PSU tester which lets you quickly check whether the power supply is working properly. This is a Velcro strap that you can use to tidy up the cables if needed. This is the peripheral cable. This is used to power the case fans, case LCDs, pumps, etc. with the 4-pin Molex connectors. The 24-pin main power cable consists of different voltages such as 3.3, 5, and 12 volts to make sure the motherboard can run efficiently. This is a 6+2 PCIe cable that is daisy chained to another 6+2 connector cable. You will plug these into your GPU. The EPS cable provides power to the CPU socket. The connector is in a 4+4 pin arrangement. The SATA 5-pin connector cable is used to supply power to hard drives, SSDs, optical drives, and certain accessories. Here is a 6+2 PCIe cable, and just like the previous 6+2 PCIe cable, it also will be connected to the video card. The only difference is that it only has 8 pins in total. This is the 4-pin Molex to floppy drive power cable. In most cases, you might not even use this. The PSU is surrounded by black protection foam while encased in plastic. I think the packaging could have been better as everything looks like it was just thrown in the box. The top has the name of the unit along with the same labels that was present on the side of the box. The right side has the specs of the power supply. The bottom has the EVGA icon in the middle with a funky looking cover. There's also some screws on top which would need a hex key to be removed. I'd advise doing any dismantling as it has a 10-year warranty and you might not know what you're doing and you could probably cause some death. The left side has more logos and the series of the power supply unit. The top side has all the hookups for the cables. Just match the names of the cables to the corresponding name on the PSU. Only plug in what you need to cut down on clutter. The back side of the PSU lets you plug in the power cable from an outlet located just under the Eco Mode label. There's also the power button and eco buttons here as well. I can tell this product was pure quality as this thing weighs a ton. Here are the weights in grams and pounds. This is how you test a power supply to make sure it works. This way you won't install the power supply into your case and find out that it's a dud. Gather the PSU, the tester, the 24-pin ATX cable, and the power cable. Plug the 24-pin cable into the PSU along the MB section. Next, attach the tester on the end of the cable. Make sure the eco mode is set to off. Plug in the power cable to the PSU unit. Also make sure the PSU is set to the off position before connecting the power to the outlet. Lastly, plug the power cable to the AC outlet. Turn the power switch to the on position. You should now see the fan spin up. If nothing happens, check your connections. Next, I'll show you some close-ups of the PSU. The SuperNOVA GT is 6 inches long, 6 inches wide, and 3 3/8 inches tall. The length of the cables are as follows. The power cable is 60 1/4 inches. VGA cables are 29 inches. The 24-pin motherboard cable is 24 3/4 inches. The SATA cables are 31 inches. The 4-pin Molex to floppy drive cable is 5 3/4 inches. And lastly, the peripheral cables are 23 1/8 inches long. Well, that's all I have for now. If you liked the video, please feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.